Hello, beautiful ones. This is Lorelei from the Tightrope to 5D Music Reactions. And if you don't know what the incoming fifth dimensional consciousness is, or you want to know more about it, stick around to the end. I'm going to give you a special 5D message, and I might sing a little bit. Today, by the way, take it from someone who's been forged in the fires of painful third dimensional experiences and come out the other side. You don't want to miss that message. Today we're looking at Vanny Vabiola. Have you ever seen the rain? Interesting. I never really looked at the words to this before or understood what it meant. It's talking about how there's a sunny day after the rain. That's pretty cool. Let's rewind it because I like to hear that part again. That I want to know is so pretty, isn't it? Let's see.
Have you ever seen?
Amazing about her, she hardly opens her mouth, but she has these big sounds coming out. Did you notice that? She has all these big sounds.
Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is high. I know, been that way for all my time. To forever.
Makes those cute little expressions. Notice her little expressions. They're just tiny. Let's go back a little. You just have to laugh.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day.
Okay, I gotta go back to that. That was so sweet the way she did that. She did that little different oop-de-doop there. What is that called, singers?
Have you ever seen the rain? Coming
I didn't go
down.
back far enough. I gotta go back further. Here we go. love singers that can improvise like that. I kind of tend to stick to the notes as they are, but I so admire people that can do that. I'd like to learn that, actually. Oh, we got to go back again because I interrupted it, the ending. So let's start back here. Wait, nope. There we go.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down the sunny day?
Look at that cute little, look at the cute little expression. Oh man, I know why the men like this little one here. She is just too adorable. Oh my goodness. Wow. So what a great song. I never really had listened to the words of that song before to understand what it meant or anything like that. It's a little bit of a perplexing mix. It seems to be a guy who is noticing that the rain comes down, but then the sun comes out, but he has a lot of rain and it's always that way, that he has a lot of rain on a sunny day. So I'm not sure if he's happy about it or he's not happy about it, or she, I should say, the one who wrote it, but it's certainly a wonderful sounding song. It hits the cells of your body and you feel nice. It feels good. I don't quite understand the message to it, but it's certainly a feel-good song, especially the way she sings it with her beautiful soft voice. So I would say on my scale from, like, say, 1 being very third dimensional. Now we're just talking about not how great she did it, not how wonderful she is, because she is, but how it brings us either toward the third dimensional frequency or the third dimensional reality of fear, pain, and suffering and all that, or if it brings us to the fifth dimensional fun, play, ease, joy, love, bliss, all of that. This is one I'd have to say, like, it's got a mixed message, so I'm not sure, like, message-wise, but the sound of it is feeling good. So I'm going with, like, a 7 on this one, that it would just feel good to your body and put you in a little higher place to hear it. So great job, Vanny, Vabiola. We love you. Wonderful stuff. Okay, by the way, if you like this, please go ahead and like my channel, and like this video, and like her video after, and please subscribe if you're enjoying these. And let me know also, did you feel that kind of question mark of what that song wants to be? What do you think it wants to be? I'd like to know what you think the song is really about. In other words, what is the person who wrote it trying to say to us? That's what I'm curious about. All right, so today we are having a message here, which is, this is going to be a sort of little string of messages I'm going to start, which is best 5D practices. And I'm going to give us some of the different best 5D practices. And the one today I'm giving us is being in the moment. In other words, if we practice these things that I'm giving you in the best 5D practices, it gets us closer to the fifth dimensional earth of peace and joy and love and bliss and all of that. And by the way, if you want to know a little bit about me and know how I might be able to sort of help you to raise up a little into that range, I've got a lot of things going on. So you can go to the description on this channel and drop down to About Me on Patreon. Or you can watch my little mini video here about me, and it's going to tell you the things I'm up to and also direct you to a longer video that tells you about my Forged in the Fire journey. So let's go with this message. And if possible, I might give you a little tidbit of a song at the end, which goes with the message, because I'm sitting here hearing all these great singers, and I feel like I gotta sing. So stick around, and you can hear a little of that, and then tell me if you want me to sing some more. Okay, beloved ones. So this best 5D practice of staying in the moment, being in the moment of now. You see, where life goes awry for many of us is when we are in the future, thinking and concerned and worried or obsessed about what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen in a couple hours, what's going to happen in a year from now, how are my finances going to be, etc., etc., etc. All that centeredness in the future, or the centeredness in the past, like I shouldn't have done this. I should have done this. It would have been better if I'd done this. And there's the regret and all that obsessive thinking about it. Now, what I learned through 20 years of personal growth and the various things that I did, counselors and groups and all of that kind of thing, in the whole world of how to feel great and love your life and have a great life, right? So what I learned is that the greatest way to have a great life, one of the most important things, is to be here in the now. Right, in the now, in this now moment. Like, I might have a lot of money coming down the pike at me to spend on my daughter's wedding, and I do. And I might feel like, okay, I spent too much the other week, and now am I going to have enough to spend for what I need to buy for this, and back and forth, right? I could do that, and that would keep me in this real nervous state of mind, right? Or I could just be like, hey, yeah, that's tomorrow. When that comes, I'll deal with that. I'll deal with each little bit of money that needs to go out when it needs to go out each and every time, right, for the wedding and everything else. By the way, if you'd like to support me, it would certainly help to have a little more inflow for this channel to get out there and everything else. That's also on my description on my Patreon page. So yeah, I mean, the now moment, if you're in every moment of now, if you look, almost every moment of now is not miserable. If you really just sit in that moment of now, like most of the moments of now are pretty good, unless sometimes you're living in a strife situation, with a marriage or a relationship that's not working too well and people are getting upset and all, But barring that, when that person goes out the door, then you're in a whole day, for instance, while they're at work, of moments of now that are probably not so bad, unless you're obsessing about what just happened in those moments of now. Now, I had to learn this a lot, too, with my husband who had an alcohol issue. And so if we had things that went on that didn't work so well, but then when he was out of the house, I need to let it go. And I need to just go on with my day and not let that color the rest of my day, because each moment of now, there's usually not something miserable going on, right? If you look at it, the upsets that we do have generally in life. Now, I don't have too many because I've gotten to a different state, and I'm not around people that create havoc and all that, right? But in normal life, when I was younger, for instance, I might have an argument a day, perhaps with my honey at the time, and that argument maybe was, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, a half an hour, but it wasn't fun while I was in it, no doubt about it. But the whole rest of the 24 hours of the day, there wasn't that going on usually. And sometimes though I would carry it over, and then I don't know, all the time, actually most of the time in those days, I would carry that argument with me all the whole rest of the day. And the only reason my day was miserable was because I was carrying that entire argument with me, and maybe the next day and the next day and the next day. And so, I mean, every moment of that day, that strife was not going on. Okay, but in the moments when it wasn't fun. But in the other moments, what I was trying to learn was to just let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, so that the other moments of your day, I could be in joy, right? And the same for you, whatever you have going on, whatever that thing is, that upset, there's someone at work that you don't get along with, or things are happening with your child or with your parent or with your honey or whatever that are bothering you. It doesn't have to be upsets. It could be financial concerns, whatever. The moment that bill hits you and you got to stare at it and say, okay, how do I pay it? Now, that's a moment that might not be so fun, depending how your finances are. But the whole rest of the day, you don't have to worry about how you're going to pay that bill. The whole rest of the next day, you don't have to sit there and worry about how you're going to pay that bill, because that's how we have a miserable life. And how we have a joyful life is we just let it go. We just let all that go. And if you let it go, the interesting, amazing thing, even in finance and everything else, we used to say let go and let God, right? In the 12-step programs that I used to go to for people who loved addicted people, we'd say let go and let God. Because if you let it go, what's amazing is that oftentimes something comes in to take care of whatever the situation is that you had a problem with. For instance, the money comes in to take care of that. Or whatever may solve the issue is more able to come and step in and do it if we just let it go and we don't obsess about it. That's the important thing, not obsessing about it. So I do have a little bit of a song for you today. It's a song that I think solidifies this. And the other thing I wanted to say is as you string these together, as you string down all these things that I'm going to say best practice, take a look at them and see, is this not actually what is our best practice anyway? Haven't we been told over and over and over and over, give up worrying about the future, give up regretting the past, be here now, and that's going to make you happy? Now, if that's what we're being told over and over is the road to being happy, and if that's also the road to being fifth dimensional, in the heaven on earth kind of world, well, two things you can surmise. One is that that is actually a good thing, right? Being in that fifth dimension is a good thing because we're already doing all this to get to the place where that is. We don't know we're doing it, but we are doing it because we know what's right is to do this, for instance, stay in the moment. We are doing the things to get there, so it must be a good thing, right? Everybody's saying it's a good thing, right? That we got to stay in the moment and everything else. And we feel it's a good thing when we're in the moment. So getting to the actual fifth dimension must also be a good thing, right? And second part is that we actually know how to do it. We know it's out there in the world, right? This concept of this be in the moment, which is taking us to that fifth dimensional earth, is actually out there in the world. We already know it. We already know it's there. We know about it. And there are songs that solidify it. That's kind of one of the reasons I want to sing you a little bit of a song now and again, because these songs are solidifying that we already know what to do to get to the fifth dimension. That's pretty cool, is it? You already know what to do. You just don't know that you know it. Kind of like Landmark. You don't know what you don't know, right? That Landmark education that I studied for so long. There's something you don't know, and you don't even know that you don't know it. Well, here, there's something you do know, and you don't know that you know it. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try this song out. I'm going to pull this one up. I just have to pull it up on my screen here. Here's a song that told you how to be in the fifth dimension and you didn't even know it was telling you that. Here we go. Don't worry. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't you worry, be happy. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. So you see, you already know what it takes to get to the fifth dimension, of at least this piece of it. So it's not so very hard. Okay, beloved ones, I'm sending you that love, that peace, that joy, that bliss, that prosperity, that feeling of abundance and gratitude for that joy of life. Sending it to you now. Namaste. I honor the God in you. How we love you. How